What's it like staying at Planet Hollywood Las Vegas in 2025 going into 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycation Nation? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. And in this video, we're returning to Planet Hollywood Las Vegas in 2025, going into 2026. We're gonna show you some new restaurants, some cheap eats deals that they still may have around there, and one of their cheapest rooms in all of Planet Hollywood. We're also gonna lift my Caesars boycott and show you just all the ongoings around Planet Hollywood, starting from flashing back to when I got dropped off by my lift about 5-6 hours ago. So take it away, JJ. Drinking a high noon. Cheers. Just got off my lift from South Point straight here to Planet Hollywood. Your moment is now. And this is the valet slash Uber and Lyft pickup. It was $19 around 12 o'clock in the afternoon to get here from South Point to Planet Hollywood. So yes, I finally did lift my Caesars boycott. This is the hotel check-in. They do have the express kiosks over here, and then you can also do mobile check-in. We're gonna check and see if we can get in. Let's see, let's try. Let's do a little test here.
Just then.
Well, we are off to a great start. Shout out to Joel down in registration. I'm so glad that I lifted the Caesars boycott because people like him show that there is good in customer service still. I accidentally booked the wrong date. It was actually checking in tomorrow, checking out the next day instead of today. And I was like, uh-oh. He was nice enough to call customer service, get that adjusted for me, and I didn't have to pay any more or get penalized for my reservation tomorrow. So shout out to Joel. And he also got me in at 1:30 and waived that $30 early check-in fee. So I appreciate it. And we're even situated in a nice area. I'll give you a little room tour later and show you what they have outside. This area here is called the Candy Shop Bar and Lounge. 50 cents Candy Shop Bar and Lounge. They actually offer $5 domestic beers. So there you go, there's some cheap eats deals. It's been a year since I've stayed at Planet Hollywood since the last video, but I'm just gonna show you guys the new things and not re-show you things that I've already shown in past videos. You can check those out if you want to see more of the entire tours, but I'm gonna try to show you more of the new, like Miracle Eats. All right, now entering the Miracle Eats area. I'm not used to it not being under construction anymore. Really cool ceiling decorations. They got Carnegie Pizza, Soul Belly Barbecue coming soon, Herbs Burgers, Tacotarian. And then the Fat Tuesday and Lobster Me is newly reimagined, but this has been around for years. Then you also got Dave's Hot Chicken down the way. For the purposes of trying something new, let's go get Carnegie Pizza. Looks like they have some pretty good stuff over here. We got garlic knots, square slices, and your regular New York slices. So it looks like they got plain cheese slices for $7, upwards to $9. So they do have a $25 special. Any 2 slices and a large Stella beer or a White Claw. We ended up getting a solid pepperoni slice, $8, but hey, wanted to try something new, really nice and oily, and it was fresh out the oven, so it looked even more enticing. Oh, there's like a nice char to it. It's super warm right now. You guys know I love the pizza, so we had to try the basic pepperoni. Good red sauce. I love the thin sliced pepperoni. I put some garlic powder as well as Parmesan cheese. This is solid. Now, that's how much a usual slice here in Vegas will cost you, about $8 nowadays. Although Pinna Pizza is promoting $5.99 slices, but I heard those are smaller ones. This is actually pretty New York-like. I dig, I'll give that an 8 out of 10. Nice. Good start here at Miracle Eats. Carnegie Pizza, actually really good. I'll give that a thumbs up. Now let's walk around and shop a little bit. Of course, we gotta pick up our waters and Powerades here at ABC stores. We got a fridge upstairs. Inflation has brought up the special waters 2 for $3. Inflation has brought up Powerades to $3.25 from $2.99. Still gonna get it. You're always gonna wanna get the 2 for $6 cut waters. Get the White Russian, which is 13%, or the 12.5% Tiki Rum Mai Tai. No joke. Oh, you guys know we're gonna get to Earl sandwich at some point in this next 24 hours. And got my 2 waters and Powerade, bringing it up to the room. There's a sports book, and look at the scroll right here, $5.99 slice at Pin Up Pizza. They're really advertising that right now. They're playing I Will Walk 500 Miles. We're on the 19th floor. Elevators haven't changed. What a great song. 6 elevators in the elevator bay, and your classic Planet Hollywood hip design. All right, headed to the pool. We're here on the 6th floor. Here's the pool entrance. Made it out to the pool area. Nothing's changed. You still have 2 sides of cabanas. Over here, you got the hashtag PH Vegas sign. You got Jenga over here, some kids playing. Colorful bricks over here. The table games are closed right now. And then they also have the bar in the inside. This is the scene pool deck. They got ping pong tables over here and a ton of games. Off in the distance is the Eiffel Tower. It looks like this part of the pool is closed, in fact, so you can't go there, but the swimming pool on the other side is still open. The back of these cabanas say, "You had me at hello PH." So this is the part of the pool that's open. They got cabanas surrounding it. A lot of people in here. The sun is about to come down. Looks like we got this bar still open right next to the Flow Rider. So we did this in the Waikai in Oahu. First time ever try and surf it out. They have a small Flow Rider over here. Some of the guys are testing it out. I thought it was actually closed for the season, but they turned it on. Look at that, that's pretty cool. I dig the Flow Rider. In the courtyard, you got people sunbathing, kids playing Jenga. Nice area. All right, let's head over to the gym. So the pool hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the Reflection Spa at Planet Hollywood is on the mezzanine level with the fitness center. Just got to go through this hallway over here. So the fitness center actually looks a little more improved. It's a lot brighter. The TVs are working. There's a few more machines around here. They have about a handful of treadmills, ellipticals, and bikes. And then they got your water and towels over here, hand sanitizer, a couple of medicine balls, and then they have the free weights over in the end. A lot of people here pumping iron in the middle of the day. We've definitely done some maintenance workouts here in the past. Pretty nice gym. Gets the job done. And then you can see the old remnants of the Aladdin from back in the day. Love walking through this old school Aladdin. It's almost like we're in Morocco. I know some of you ladies are curious to know that Chippendales is here in Planet Hollywood now. It's moved from the Rio over here. I don't know if this is new. You guys can tell me in the comment section, but here's the poker room. It looks pretty nice. Nice entryway. Looking out here in the mezzanine level, you can see the casino floor with all the table games and slot machines, PF Chang's in the distance. If y'all haven't seen my video with Banksy TV here at the Strip House, make sure you check it out. It's called First Date in Vegas. And this is new since the last time I stayed here. This is Caramella. It's an Italian restaurant and lounge from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays. They have a boundless brunch, patio dining, fountain, and strip views. It's really nice in here. Cool entryway here to Caramella. And check that out. They even have a hidden lounge inside here. They're also promoting this Ready to Vegas sale. They got entertainment and attraction offers, dining and spa offers. And check it out right down here. And we're right out here by the Cabo Wabo Cantina, and you can see all the street performers in the distance. Across the street over to Bellagio. There is the top patio of Caramella, the Italian restaurant we were just upstairs in the mezzanine checking out. A really cool patio. You don't really notice it unless you're looking up. Wouldn't be a Planet Hollywood video without showing Key Australia, and they got BOGO going on right now. You know we gotta check it out real quick. Check these out. They got some powder blue versions of the Hyped Up and some yellow gold ones. Have too many of these already. So here's the ABC Stores North version here at the Miracle Mile shops, the second ABC Stores, and it's right across the second Lids. With F1 coming up, they got Red Bull and McLaren stuff over here. Check out these new Las Vegas Aviators hats. This is like a buffet belly buster hat. And then this one is like a cone jester hat. It's pretty sick. All right, Pat, should I buy it?
Absolutely. Go Jays, go.
Let's start off with a high noon today. Here's the famous Blondie's, the sports bar that has some specials. And they still have the happy hour, $20 all you can drink from 3 to 6, Monday to Friday. And then they have a new $15 Dole Whip. Honor the days of the $3.99 breakfast burrito, but they do have a $9.99 deal menu Monday to Friday from 12 to 4. Looks like pizzas, pretzel bites, etc., etc. And even 4 years ago, La Salsa Cantina used to have the $3.99 breakfast. It is now $6.99. Crazy. But here's their happy hour deals, 3 to 7. Dos Equis is $5.50, 16-ounce margarita is $6, 48 ounces 15, and all the house well drinks are $5. Over at Ketchup, they do have a $5.99 burger, Ketchup Classic and fries. That's actually a really good deal. And it's a half-pound burger, and an extra $3 you get a Bud Light. We're here at the House of Hoops. Simple Nike shirt, but they do have Las Vegas House of Hoops shirts, Nike style. Not bad. Unfortunately, the former Ocean One, the cheap eats capital of Planet Hollywood, still rests dormant. No tenants in this part of the mall. It looks like Rosa Mexicano has started a patio happy hour all day, every day, starting at $7. Dinner time here at Planet Hollywood. I caved in and got the Erla sandwich, but we switched it up. I usually get the tuna melt and the broccoli cheddar soup. This time around, I went with a spicy tuna wrap. I've actually never gotten the spicy tuna wrap before. I've gotten the buffalo chicken and the Caesar, but this looks different. There's even beans in it. And then instead of the broccoli cheddar, I got some chicken tortilla soup. Oh man, there's rice in it. Bruh. Okay, it's decent. And of course, we had to go over to the ABC store since it was right next door. And I got a vodka mule and a couple other drinks. Now, I almost got a Blue Jays hat, but then that would just be next level trolling the city from up north. So I held off on the Blue Jays hat. Pretty decent chicken tortilla soup. I've had better. And of course, we had to get the Tabasco packets. Get that hot sauce on that bag swag. There's the wrap. Let's try out the spicy tuna wrap. Cold wrap. It's got chipotle sauce, beans, banana peppers. A lot of flavor to this. I like it. That's actually $10.99, $1 more than a regular sandwich, but it's good for a change, a little more greens to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the chicken tortilla soup. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the detailed room tour. We ended up getting the cheapest rate in the South Tower, and it's a king bedroom. It's a room that I've covered before, but I wanted to test out if I could check in early and if they were gonna hook me up with a nice view, and they did, although the windows need to be washed for sure. Wash me, says the window. Shout out to Joel downstairs. He hooked it up with a nice view and a higher floor. We're on the 19th floor. And I got the day on my booking wrong, and my reservation didn't show up, and it's actually for tomorrow, Wednesday to Thursday. Today's only a Tuesday, and luckily they were nice enough to fix it, and that's what customer service is about. So at least here in Planet Hollywood, you know, some people will get it right. So we've definitely stayed in this type of room in the past. Nice king bed. They have 4 pillows, 2 huge fluffy ones in the back, and then 2 smaller ones in the front. And you have a nightstand on each side with a drawer and cubby hole. You have a lamp with 2 USB chargers and 2 outlets, as well as the Caesars Entertainment charging port where you can do the MagSafe charging. And they also have 2 USBs, 1 USB-C, and 2 more outlets here. So plenty of charging ports for you, and a telephone. I do like the cool decoration that they have here, very colorful. It looks like hip dancers from America's Best Dance Crew. You get some dude here with a fedora on, and some Filipino looking girl right here with a fist below them. I do like the Planet Hollywood decorations here. And then you have a leather headboard here, nice and soft, and we're not near the elevator, so at least it's gonna be quiet tonight, I hope. One thing I do like about these standard rooms at Planet Hollywood is they do give you a round table and a couple of chairs so you can eat here on this nightstand, you have a alarm clock, and it also has a couple of USB chargers. And then you got 2 more USB chargers here on the gold and black lamp, and then on the sides they have outlets. Plenty of charging capabilities here at Planet Hollywood. We also got to talk about this faux leather couch. It's kind of slippery, but nice place to chill, I guess. I don't know how comfortable it would be to sleep on here, but to watch the game and hang out for a little bit, it's a nice spot to put on your shoes maybe. And then there's also a little round table here as well. So if you have your morning coffee, you can place it down there. Although there is no coffee maker here, some of the other rooms, the more premium rooms, do have Keurigs in them, just not this one. Entertainment center, you have a decent LG TV, 3 drawers over here, and then this is your refrigerator. I already have my drinks in there. There's a gold lamp with a USB charger and an outlet. Plenty of space to sprawl your gear out. I'll have my laptop on here, this black chair for your desk, then the ice bucket and 4 Caesars Rewards cups, and a Las Vegas magazine with none other than Gordon Ramsay himself. Of course, the bright lights of downtown LA and Hollywood. You open up your closet. The luggage rack would be here, but I already took it out. You have your safe, as well as another drawer down here, and about 9 wooden hangers, your iron and ironing board, a little ledge up here, and a mirror. Full-size mirror on the inside. Over in the entryway, you got this artiste of a woman with a fedora, black and white photo, double locks here as well, and then we're gonna go into the bathroom. Into the bathroom we go, and I like the spaciousness of a Planet Hollywood restroom. We have a trash can down below here, your hand and face towels, a couple of outlets, enough room for your toiletries. They do give you Bodyography, body lotion, and artisan soap, and a soap dish, as well as your tissue. They have the vanity mirror here that's square, and then your hair dryer down below. They also have a separate bathtub away from the shower. You have the picture of this girl. It's almost like she's falling into the bathtub. They have different designs in different rooms. The faucet is over this way. And yeah, you can have a nice, comfortable bubble bath. And it's actually the right, decent size a bathroom should be. And this is like your mid-budget tier hotel. So you can get a pretty spacious room for the right price. Glass door. You got your regular towels here and a couple of ledges for your soap and shampoo, and then a bottom ledge. Body wash, conditioner, shampoo, and then you got your shower head here and the nozzle. Decent shower. The toilet room is also separate. You have this cool black static wallpaper and a very low to the ground toilet, and your toilet paper dispenser here, and an extra roll right behind you. Originally, I think I was supposed to pay like $85 for the room, but I think now it's up to like $95 because the room rate was just a little bit different. So that's not bad, $9, $10 extra. And I got the check-in date wrong, so that was kind of my fault. So under $100 for a Tuesday to a Wednesday. Nice view of the strip. You can see City Center, the swimming pool downstairs. I would give it a thumbs up, but I am not a fan of the resort fees that seemingly continue to increase. Plus tax, the resort fee is about $62 plus for one night. That's the resort fee. The room rate itself is like $30, so that's crazy. It's just, resort fees need to go.
Good morning, Jaycation Nation. Had a really nice night's sleep here in the king bed. It was comfortable and very quiet. This part of the hotel was very quiet until it hit 9 a.m. sharp and the pool music started blaring. Even though we're up high on the 19th floor, when you get that pool view, they blare that music down there. It's super loud, especially when I walked down there yesterday to show you the pool tour. The music's always blaring over there. So 9 a.m. sharp, just know during pool season, the music will be playing. A couple other things about Planet Hollywood is the elevators are not the fastest. They're not the slowest, but they're not the fastest, so you have to wait just a little bit longer than other hotels, even though they have like 6 different elevators in the elevator bay. I guess the higher floor you are, the longer you're gonna wait because these elevators are not that fast at all. This is always gonna be one of my favorites for budget hotels. They came through with the customer service. I got the wrong date and checked in, and they fixed that for me, so big ups to them for that. And Earl's Sandwich. I'm always gonna use that as my go-to. I ended up going there again last night after my live stream and getting a sugar cookie and some chips to end my night. I will always love Earl's Sandwich, and I'm probably gonna have it another time before I leave Vegas at some point. So that's it for Planet Hollywood. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I did end up getting my Blue Jays hat at the Lids down the street near MGM Grand at the Showcase Mall. Shout out to Jelly Bean, hooked it up with the super chat to get this. So we watched the game here last night. They have all the HD channels, and I really enjoyed just hanging out here in the room and then going out for the live stream. But if you guys can like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go. That's my Facebook page. We have over 4,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the ongoings and news around Vegas. Comment down below and let me know what other hotels you want to see me do next. Alright, Jaycationers, until the next one, stay traveling to Las Vegas. Let's go!